I'm Alessandra with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Cortech LNX 2.0 jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the Cortech LNX 2.0 jacket is going to be a 2 to 3 season warm weather classic black leather jacket. Now if it looks familiar, it's because it's replacing the original LNX jacket from Cortech, and the major updates for the jacket are going to be some finishing touches, so collars, some auto locking zippers, but mostly the fit. So the fit is getting a major upgrade over the last jacket, and it's much more flattering this time around. Speaking of fit, Lindsay to my left, she's 5'8", 140 pounds with a 36-inch chest and a 29-inch waist. And she's in a size medium, and it fits her spot on. Now if you look at the size chart, those measurements correlate perfectly for a medium. If you do have your measurements, you're just going to go right off of what the size chart says. Now with that said, it does come in sizes extra small through extra large, as well as plus sizing. So if you needed a little bit of additional room, say about 2 inches in the bust or in the waist, you want to look at the plus sizing. With that in mind, don't forget, orders over $39 ship for free if you're concerned about sizing. And as always, if you want to see what other women's jackets are available at RevZilla, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So the Cortech LNX 2.0 jacket is going to be a main construction of an aniline cowhide leather. So the leather is going to vary from 1 to 1.3 millimeter thickness throughout the jacket, giving you a little bit of a beefier jacket, right? Something that's going to break in over time. Definitely less of a fashion jacket and a true motorcycle jacket. Now, if we get into the jacket itself and work our way down, we'll go over some of the key features that changed over the original LNX. So if you start at the top, you have this Mandarin style collar that's a little bit nicer. It covers the zipper all the way down here so that it's not going to flap. That said, it doesn't have a collar stay, so you do want to keep that snap when you're at highway speeds. Now the rest of the jacket, as you can see, it's just like a classic design, but you're going to have perforation along both sides a little bit more than in the previous jacket. So you're going to get a little bit more ventilation. If we move to the top of the jacket here at the shoulder, under here you're going to get CE rated level 1 armor, and you're going to get that in both the shoulders as well as the elbows. Now if we look at the arm here, you're going to get that perforation all along the inside of the arm as well. And then at the end here, you're going to get these auto locking zippers, which are a nice little upgrade over the previous LNX. And that's just nice in case you want to get a little bit of additional airflow. You can kind of just set it and forget it. Now, Lindsay, go ahead and turn to the side for me and put your arms in the riding position. So along the side here is where we're going to see most of the major upgrades for this jacket in terms of the upgraded fit that I talked about. So right at the shoulder here, you're going to get this accordion leather stretch panel, and you're going to get this accordion leather stretch panel at the bottom here. But what's new is going to be this ripstop stretch fabric all along the side. Now this is something that they're doing for the ladies to give you a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more mobility and room all along the side. So if you're curvier, if you're less curvier, if you just need a little bit more room, having that stretch is really going to be conducive to making the jacket fit you just a little bit better, a little bit more snug as well, and maybe even a little bit more flattering, which I know that we'd all like. Now, if we move back here, you'll see this zippered gusset. This is just going to give you another bit of room around your hips. So I know that when I sit on my bike a lot of times, as soon as I sit down, the jacket starts to rise and bunch up a little bit. Being able to unzip those gussets in the back makes the jacket relax a little bit more, and it's a little bit more comfortable when you're seated on the bike. Lindsay, go ahead and turn to the back for me. So at the back of the jacket here, you're going to get this reflective stripe here that's going to be black, so it's nice and low profile. And then if we move down the back of the jacket here, you're going to get 2 vents, and they're on either side. So the vents are active vents, which means you can open and close them, and they're fairly easy to get to if you were to just put your hand behind your back and go ahead and open them while you're on the bike. And this is going to vent to the thermal liner or directly to the body when you have it open. Now, behind the vents here, as you can see, there is a back pad that ships with this jacket, and it does have a very odd, weird shape to it. Not really sure why Cortech did that, and they didn't make a replacement back protector for it, so we're all kind of scratching our heads on that one. But with this back pad, it's not going to give you any sort of protective capability. So you really want to just take that right out of the jacket and just throw it in the trash, because it's not going to do anything for you on the road. Now, the workaround that we have have found for this is that you can use any D3.0 back protector that we have on the website. So D3.0 is a molecular armor that you can cut into without compromising the safety capabilities. So what you want to do is grab one of our D3.0 back protectors. You can choose a level 1 back protector or a level 2. Go ahead and put it upside down and cut it to fit in this back protector pocket. And that should solve your issue. That's the rest of the back of this jacket is going to be fairly simple. You have a slightly lower drop seat, and that's just going to give you a little bit of additional coverage while you're on the bike. Lindsay, go ahead and turn to the front for me, please, and open up the jacket. So as she's opening up the jacket, you'll see that there's a nice little wind gaiter. It's just a foam back textile fabric that's going to prevent wind from coming through the zipper and hitting your body in case you are riding into some of the cooler times. Now, on the inside, you're going to also have a little Napoleon pocket here, as well as a thermal vest liner. So you're getting a vest liner this time with the 2.0 as opposed to the full sleeve thermal liner in the previous model. Previous model was 100 grams. It was a little bulky, and as we mentioned earlier, the overall fit on the other jacket was a little bulkier. Because they're trying to streamline this and dial in the fit a little bit more, you're getting a thermal vest. It's going to be 75 grams. There's also really no point in having anything more than that in a jacket that does have so much perforation. Now, at the bottom here, you'll also see that there is a 360 zipper connector, as well as an 8-inch zip connection at the back. Now, that's a nice touch if you wanted to pair it with a bottom. The only issue is that Cortech did not create any pants to be paired with this jacket as of yet. So hopefully that's something that we'll see from them in the future. Lindsay, you can go ahead and zip back up for me. So all in all, really just a simple classic black leather jacket, great for someone who wants a jacket that's a little bit more heavy duty, that's going to break in over time, and that wants something that's going to have a better fit. That said, if you want to see what other women have to say about the Cortech LNX 2.0 jacket, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device and see what they're saying in the reviews at RevZilla.com. If you'd like to speak to one of our lady gear geeks, give us a call at 877-792-9455 or shoot us an email at cs@revzilla.com. Thanks for taking a look at the Cortech LNX 2.0 jacket. I'm Alessandra, and I'll see you on the road.